What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today I would like to talk about a homebrew contest that I went and entered. This is my second contest ever. The first one, I don't like how my beer turned out, so I did not enter. But I will share that beer with you eventually here. Still got some left. I dumped out half a case and I saved a couple just to see, how they age or whatever. So anyway, the second competition, we had the brew on site, and I decided to brew a Gose. Now this is my second Gose I ever brewed, and I decided, hey, I'm going to add raspberries, so a Raspberry Gose. I have the recipe here. I'm going to share that with you as well. I'd like to do it in percentages for the grain bill, but I don't have that on hand right now, so you're going to get the poundage. But yeah, I did not win. I did not expect to. The thing that kind of pisses me off is that a Gose won the competition. There was 3, final entries. 2 were IPAs. 1 was a Gose. The judges did not like the IPAs because everyone makes an IPA, Do something different, do a new style. But again, I didn't make it. So, let me read you the recipe real quick and then I'll give you the results. I got the results right here. It was a beer judge certification contest. Another thing is that a non-certified judge judged me. There was 10 judges. Only 2 people tasted my beer on 10. So it's another thing I think that was not fair. I think every judge should have had a sample, and every judge should have been at least bjcp certified or, Cicerone level 2 certified. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Or we can talk about it on a different date. So let me give you my recipe. Yep, I have a brew book. I put all my stuff in my brew book. Always. Whether it's a good recipe or a bad recipe, and I can learn from it. So, Raspberry Gose brewed on 5/5/2018. Goses are a simple grain bill. I used 5 pounds of German wheat, 4 pounds of German Pilsner, and 1 pound of acid malt. So that's 10 pounds of grain. Then I used 0.5 ounces of Saz at 60 minutes. The elf acids were 3% in case you care. I used 12 grams of gray sea salt at the 10-minute mark, 14 grams of coriander at the 10-minute mark. I used US-05 yeast, and then in secondary I added 24 ounces of raspberries that I pureed. They offered reverse osmosis water, RO water, and I didn't have any brewing salts on hand, so I had to look into things. I added 0.4 grams of calcium chloride and 0.4 grams of baking soda, just to have my water there. Strike temp 163, green temp was 149.5. I used 3 gallons of mash water and 5.5 gallons of sparge water at 170. I did a 60 min mash and then a 30 min for the acid malt that I added after. It was a 90-minute boil because it's Pilsner malt. You have to boil Pilsner at 90 minutes, at least in my experience. I've tried it at 60 minutes. And I get corn flavors. I think that's DMS. I'm not sure. The pH of my mash was 5.2. My original gravity was 1.057. And the final came out to 1010. So it was 6.17%, which is very high for a Gose, but you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell. And yeah, it carved up in 2 days for bottle conditioning because my house is hot. Just like today, it's hot. I put a shirt on for you because it's hot and no one needs to see, this lovely body. But I was very happy with the outcome. It was tasty, and it was much better than my original version. I'm always improving, so that's the recipe if you want that. Pause, rewind, write down, do it all. Boop, 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 boop. And then I'm going to show you this. This is the results. So out of 2 judges, the average score was a 32 out of 50. Okay? And a 32 out of 50 is a very good beer. It goes from problematic to fair to good to very good to excellent to outstanding. So mine was very good, which I'm proud of. I want to show you this. I don't know if you can see this. This is the sheet that they use. It's got like tasting notes, you know, mouthfeel, appearance, a list of any off flavors, and some final scores and people's names on there. So I had 2 people. I'm going to read the aroma for the first guy. Slightly vinegary. Raspberries come through. Not too salty. I didn't get any vinegar myself, but I mean, by the time I got the beer to them, it was probably 3 weeks old, so everyone tastes things differently. Appearance, pretty rose, bright pink color. Head retention is good. That's the way it should be. This flavor description. For me, this wasn't overly salty, and the fruit came through just enough to not be the dominant flavor, which is what you want to do when you brew a beer. You want the beer to still taste like the base beer if you're adding fruit or other things, and that's what he said I did. Malt is there, but not strong in terms of balance. I don't know what he means by that. Mouthfeel. Carbonation is nice, quite creamy, good body. No astringency detected until late in the finish. Okay. And his overall impression of the beer was not bad, probably would enjoy a whole glass, but not a second one. So I guess for him it was not salty enough, but this guy was not a certified anything. So we'll go to the next guy. His bjcp rank is national. And I guess he's a professional brewer and a certified Cicerone. He gave me a higher score. Aroma, raspberry, medium perfumey. Yep. Appearance, hazy coral color, then white collar, which would be the foam. Flavor, perfumey raspberry wheat, slightly salty, low to moderate tartness. And something about, oh, it's okay. So I don't know if they probably wanted more tart. I think that's what he means. He wants more tart. Okay. Mouthfeel, lively carbonation, medium body. Overall impressions, nice summery beer, good fruit expression. Base beer is perhaps a bit delicate and overshadowed by raspberry. So that's my notes. And I love getting feedback, from other people on my beer, especially a homebrew beer. It's very important. You don't take it to heart, you learn, because everyone has a different flavor profile, everyone expects something different. But it's pretty cool, so if you have not been in a competition, go do one and get your notes. It's really cool. I don't have any Goses to drink for you, I drank them all. But I do have some footage from the homebrew day, photos from the homebrew day, and a couple videos of me pouring a Gose in a glass in my yard here, so that is my Raspberry Gose. Have you brewed a Gose before? If so, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, cheers. Let's drink some beers. Or brew some. Raspberry Gose. That's what's going on today for the River's Edge competition. Cheers, have Memorial Weekend. This is one of 3 of the last Goses. It's kind of sad, but it's life. It's life, so I gotta make another one, huh? I'm thinking so. Ah, yeah, sexy beer. Mm-hmm.